Hey, sis. I thought you'd be back home by the time I returned, but you aren't here yet. Yeah, I'm kind of having a long, boring day at work. My boss gave me some overtime. Oh, that's bad. I can only imagine how badly you want to get off work right now. You don't know the half of it. I hope he's paying at least. You think I'd be behind this desk with this stockpile of documents if he wasn't? LOL. Well, I have something to tell you. Me too, but you go first. I'll tell you mine when I get back from work. I'll be asleep by that time. Just tell me what you want to. Okay. Let me guess. It's about Ken. You know me too well. Is he still bothering you? No, he's just still insistent that we should get together. And you want to? Hell no! It's just, I think I might love him too. You can't love him, Eleanor! Why does it trouble you this much, Evelyn? Ken's my best friend. He has always been. We grew up together. He's always been supportive and understanding. Right now I feel stupid for not seeing this all along. But maybe I would have been luckier in relationships if I first dated my friend. I'm not troubled by it. I'm just looking out for you. You're my one and only remaining family in the entire universe. Doesn't mean I'm not an adult. I can make my own decisions, you know? No one's contesting your adulthood with you, Eleanor. You know, you don't always have to put everything in apostrophe, right? Whatever. I'm just trying to make sure you're all good. I shouldn't have raised my voice at you, sis. I'm very sorry. It's fine. See, Eleanor, I know all that you went through because of Dylan in the past. I watched you lean on him solely because of our late parents and the time how he exploited you and made a mess of your trust. I wouldn't want that for you ever again. I know I made a few mistakes here and there with all the men in my past. I have been through a lot, truthfully. And I don't want to go through that route with anyone else, not even Ken. So why are we talking about him? Because I just can't wave the feeling that he's the one. Whenever I look into his eyes, I see the man that would wipe away all the tears and bring the sunshine back into my life. I just feel like it's too early after a breakup to be talking about a new relationship. However, it's up to you to choose what to do. But if I were you, I'd ask Ken to get lost and let me live my life in peace. I'd ask him to let me find myself and my purpose before we go into a commitment we aren't readily prepared for. I guess you're right. I'm always right. Please, let me get back to work now. I need to be done with this task by 9 tonight. What about what you wanted to tell me? We'll talk about it when I return. Bye for now. Bye.
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. What's up? It's nothing much. I feel sick and lightheaded. Are you feeling lightheaded, or are you in love? Come off it, Sam. It's not love. I'm just worried. About what? Eleanor accepting to be your girlfriend? I don't think I'd be able to live with myself if she says no. Why? It's been 2 days since I popped the question. She hasn't responded ever since. Our friendship was just fine before I went bonkers on her with the idea of being an item. And now you fear you might have ruined the little you both had. Kind of. See, bro, I think it will always be better for a man to say how he feels before another man takes the initiative and gets the lead. You've said that countless times in the past weeks. What if she isn't ready? Then give her some time and space to think and count the cost. I believe she is thinking about it. It's been ages, Sam. I can barely function anymore. The fear is just gripping. Can I speak freely? Come on, you know you can say anything to me. What we have between us is a safe space. Have you thought about your intentions for Eleanor? I don't understand you. I mean, are you sure you're not just being in your savior element because of all that she's passed through? Like, are you sure your love for her isn't just out of pity? No! I mean, of course I feel bad for her because of all that she's been through. She needs some kind of salvation from her past self. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Ken. Feelings can be fleeting, especially when there's vulnerability involved. I know what I feel for her, and it's love, not lust or infatuation, and most of all, not pity. I want you to make peace with the fact that she may not say yes to you. You need to prepare to move on with your life in the face of this uncertainty. Even if she says no, I'll take it easy. I'll convince her. I'll promise to hold her hand and walk through this life together, through thick and thin. I'll make her the happiest woman in the world. I just hope you know what you're doing. Ugh.
Hey, Ellie. It's been a very long while. When was the last time you checked up on your BFF? Oh, come on, Grace. Don't make it look like that. It's not like I forgot you or anything. So what is it then? I've been busy. Busy with Dylan? LOL. That wasn't even slightly funny. Pardon me, Ellie. Jeez. This Dylan guy really dealt with your funny bone. Is this why you decided to call me after all these weeks? It's just been 2 weeks, Eleanor. Yeah, 14 days. That's more like it. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Better. LOL. What have you been up to? Taking a break, basically. From everyone and everything. Is this about Ken again? Do you love him? Don't ask me that, Grace. I'm sorry, but it's essential. You need to define what your feelings for Ken are. It would help make the right decisions. How do I do that? Can you see yourself living without him? Ugh. That means you should say yes. It's tough to accept that fact, but I can't live away from it either. I understand Dylan caused you a lot of pain, but you shouldn't let a rough relationship deprive you of true love. But Evelyn says not to. To hell with what Evelyn said. You're an adult, and as such, you need to learn to follow your heart. Besides, it was Evelyn's idea to date Dylan in the first place, remember? So what are you saying then? That Evelyn's choices don't work for you. Can't you see? Evelyn is trying to live out her own dreams and fantasies through you. It doesn't work. You should do only what your heart tells you. You think so? I know so. Go do you, girl. Thank you, Gracie. Always. Yes.
Yes? I don't understand.
Yes, I'll be your girlfriend.
Really?
Yes. It was difficult enough saying it in the first place. Please don't make it harder than it already is.
OMG, babe! Oh, I wish you were here right now so that I can hold your hands.
Babe?
You don't like that one? What would you rather I call you?
Eleanor. Eleanor is fine.
I understand. I'll take it slow. And I promise to be the best thing that has ever happened to you. I love you, Ellie.
Yeah, I love you too. But there are rules.
Rules?
Yes. If we're going to do this, then there has to be some ground rules.
Whatever you want, beautiful.
First, you cannot call me first thing in the morning. It's creepy and stalky as well.
Okay, noted.
You cannot ask for a video call more than twice a week. You're not my boyfriend and not a Secret Service agent. You must not always know where I am or what I'm doing.
Fine. What's next?
Your phone is yours and mine is mine. You're not allowed to go through my phone for any reason.
What? Why? Are we not supposed to be in an exclusive relationship? Why would you keep your phone away from me?
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. But I have a rule of my own.
Oh, yes. The last rule is that you're not allowed to give me rules.
It's just one rule.
Which is?
We must always talk about everything. I'll never keep anything from you, and neither should you.
No secrets?
No secrets. Deal?
Deal.
I love you, Eleanor.
I love you too, Ken. Eleanor Carissa Wellington, what did you just do? What did I do? I don't get it. So you're now dating Ken, even after I told you not to? Come on, Evelyn. You asked me to do what I thought was right, didn't you? And this is your better judgment? Why are you so pissed? Don't you dare raise your voice at me, young woman. I'm really beginning to think you have a personal grievance towards Ken. Why do you dislike him so much? How many times do I have to tell you, Eleanor? Ken's not the best for you. Why? What makes him a bad choice? I've never been happier in my entire life than I have been in 1 week with this man. Does my happiness mean nothing to you? That's not my point. I'm saying that we've known Ken and his family for several years now. We both know that he's an unstoppable person. He's been in and out of rehab for the 100th time now. Now, that's an exaggeration. It's just been twice. Yeah, but twice more than you know, Eleanor. You don't need his stain on your impeccable reputation. People change, sis. Things change people. I'm not gonna sit up here and claim that Ken is the best person on earth, but unlike some people I know he's actually making an effort to get better. Is that supposed to be an insult? Whatever. My point is, in a relationship, two people are meant to work together to bring out the best in each other. You would know that if you've actually been in a relationship yourself. Eleanor! I'm sorry, sis, but I've got to tell you the truth. Hold up. I just saw something. We'll talk later, okay? Hey, Dylan. I know I said I wouldn't reach out to you again.
Oh, hi, Eleanor. It's been a while for real. How you doing?
That's not important. Your sister posted a picture of Mom in the hospital. How is she?
You still call her Mom?
It has nothing to do with you, Dylan. This woman gave me the motherly support I needed when my parents passed on. She would remain my mother even if you died.
Hey, there's no need to be so harsh, baby girl.
I just wanted to know if she's fine. No need for cheesy familiarities.
Mom's not doing too well, actually. She needs an emergency operation, but we've been unable to raise the money she needs. Hence, Clarice posted about it on Facebook.
Like a GoFundMe?
Something like that.
Oh, wow. I have a little bit of money. I'll donate for her surgery. I just want her to be fine.
I missed this about you.
What?
Your caring nature, your loyalty, your support.
At least I got that better than you.
Agreed. I miss you, Eleanor. I miss us. What is this, Ellie? You're still seeing Dylan?
What? Are you spying on me now, Ken?
That doesn't answer my question.
That pic was taken months ago, Ken. Why would I want to cheat on you?
You see? No one said anything about cheating. Your guilty conscience has jumped into explanations.
There is no guilty conscience. You're the one implying that I've been seeing another man.
Have you not?
No!
So why is this picture on your recent feed?
You've been going through my phone, Kenneth?
And why did you delete it to hide it away from me?
I should have known you're just like the others. Insecure and flat out manipulative.
Don't say that to me. I beg you.
I won't say that when you respect my boundaries and stop going through my phone. I haven't cheated on you. I'm also not seeing Dylan or anyone else.
So?
It was just an unfortunate reconnection, and that's all. It ended as soon as it started, I promise.
I believe you.
Thank you.
So why didn't you tell me? What hurts is not that you were talking with Dylan, but the fact that you said nothing to me about it. Did we also not agree that we won't keep anything from each other?
I'm sorry.
Is there any other thing you'd like to tell me?
There's another man.
I knew it!
No, not that kind of man. There's someone Evelyn has been trying to convince me to marry for the past month.
Who is he?
You wouldn't know him, but you shouldn't worry about it anyway. I don't like him.
Are you sure?
He's pretty wealthy, but toxic and totally obnoxious. He'd never match your brilliance, my love.
You're sure you don't like him?
I promise.
Promise me you'd stay away from him and keep all conversations with him as tasteless as possible.
I promise. Are we good now?
Yes. I'm sorry for yelling at you, baby.
It's fine. Hey, little sis. I got your text. So, what's up? You know what's up. LOL. Did I not tell you? Stop laughing, Evelyn. You told me he was unstable, not insecure. Isn't it the same thing? It's not. But seriously, Eleanor, is this what you want to do with your life? You want a man who cannot bear to see you around other people? Who will always check your phone like a grappling cat looking for some yarn? But he loves me, and I love him too. Besides, we've been through so much together. I can't stop now. But you will when it leads to a toxic marriage? I warned you about this, Eleanor, but you would never listen. Now see where it has landed you? But I tried. I really tried. You know I did. I just cannot waive the feeling of peace I have when he's around me. Somehow, I'm sure he's the one for me. Even with all his imperfections. He'll work on it. LOL. Ken will never really care about you. He'll only ever be a pest leeching on you for the kindness and support you offer. Plus, he's a poor, wretched university undergraduate. What will he ever offer you? What do you suppose I do? Leave him? No. I'm just saying, talk to Jasper. Start a conversation at least. I'm not saying you should date him, but explore your options. You're still very young. You cannot tie your existence to one person, whose future is still very bleak, might I add. Jasper is a toxic cheat. I don't think I can deal with that. Who cares? He has money. Lots and lots of it. Sure, maybe he'll cheat a little here and there and be unbearable sometimes, but he'll still make your life comfortable. And that's better than having nothing, right? I guess. Beautiful. So I can ask him to text you right away, right? Maybe. He should text you in a sec. Please be nice to him. I'll try. I honestly do not like the way Evelyn meddles in your life, Ellie. Huh? I'm telling you as your friend that it is high time you become your own person and stop telling your sister everything. Why would you say that, Grace? Evelyn is my big sister and the only surviving family I have. Change is nothing. Do I need to remind you that she's been my father and my mother ever since our parents died in a ghastly motor accident 3 years ago? Does that give her the right to take your entire life into her own hands? Why does she always think it is right to manipulate you into relationships with men you do not like? And now that you found someone you truly love, all she wants is for you to leave him. Isn't that suspicious? My sister would never do anything intentionally to hurt me. I don't like the way it sounds when you say that. Fine. That's for you to figure out, of course. But as a friend, I would advise that you leave the nest and try flying solo for a change. Doesn't flying solo also mean no interruptions from you? I guess. Meanwhile, I don't think you should be talking to Jasper. Why? It's too risky. What if Ken finds out? He won't. I'm being extra careful this time. This time? You mean you've done this before? Yeah, Dylan. What's the use of giving up what you already have for what you're unsure of? I was already going to leave Ken in the first place. He's too insecure, and that may lead to a toxic marriage. Why do I smell Evelyn in that statement? Oh, please. But you're just as indecisive as he is insecure. And that's why you both fit together like a puzzle. Where he is weak is where you are strong, and vice versa. Right? Yeah, but you both have to make it work. It won't work if you don't.
Hello, G. Can you come online? There's something I really need to tell you. Hi, bro. What's up? It's about Eleanor. What has she done again? She's been talking to people behind my back. Talking? Just talking? Is that why you're upset? This is a man her sister wants her to marry. He works in a bank, owns his own businesses, and has lots of money. So you think she's going to leave you for him? Maybe. I'm just so scared. And she doesn't tell me anything. I don't understand. See, we had a common understanding that we would tell each other everything, no matter what it was. But this girl keeps doing things behind my back. First, she reconnected with her ex. Then she started talking to a guy at my work. Now she's talking to the wealthy business mogul her sister wants her to marry. Well, she's a little too promiscuous for someone whose heart has been broken several times. Right? I'm just hurt because she's been hiding a 3-month-long snap streak with him from me. She's been saying I love you to another man and to me at the same time. I feel like you're being too dramatic about this. Eleanor's an adult and she can do whatever she wants. Besides, it's not your fault she can't be faithful and stick to one man. So if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I've gone too far to go back now, Sam. I promised Ellie forever. I'm a man that keeps his word. At the expense of your own sanity? See, bro, I think you're too dependent on this girl. So much that you do not even see the mounting issues. You cannot promise forever to a woman who does not want forever with you. What do you think, then? You're not ready for a relationship, and neither is she. You need to shut this down before it's too late. You might as well receive an invite to her wedding soon. And guess what? What? It's not going to be you. LOL. That's not funny.
Evelyn, Ken found out about Jasper. Okay, so how is that a bad thing? Evelyn, you've just ruined a perfect relationship I had with Ken, and you're asking how that's a bad thing? I thought you liked Jasper. How? How can you say that? I was only talking to him because you asked me to. So it's all my fault now? Of course it is. I never liked Jasper. I only ever truly loved Ken. And now he doesn't even want to speak to me anymore. Calm down, Eleanor. Ugh. Just look at the way you're talking to me after all I've done for you. You've done nothing for me, Evelyn. Grace was right all along. All you do is ruin my life. I can fix it, Ellie. You don't have to be mad at me. How are you going to do that? I'll talk to Ken for you. I'll tell him to let go of the past so you can both start afresh. And as a gift, I'll get you both tickets to see the Barbie movie. It will be an escape from reality. And then you guys can iron your issues out. Is that your own way of saying you're sorry? Because if it is, it's not working. I didn't mean to ruin what you had with Ken. I'm really sorry. But I'm going to fix it, I promise. Baby, you've been a little off ever since you dropped me off. Are you fine?
Let's break up.
What?
I can't do this with you anymore.
Why?
You know, Eleanor, I watched that Barbie movie and it hit me hard. I realize I've been living my life like Ken from the movie. Always revolving around you, trying not to offend you, and bending over backward to make you happy. But it's time to stop. I need to be my own person.
What are you talking about, Ken? I thought we were happy together. Why are you suddenly acting this way?
Because I can't be your Ken anymore, Eleanor. I can't be the guy who exists solely for your happiness, sacrificing my own dreams and aspirations in the process. I love you, but I can't keep putting myself second all the time.
But I've always supported you in everything you wanted to do. I thought we were a team, supporting each other's dreams.
But that's just it, Eleanor. I've realized I've been so dependent on you emotionally that I've lost sight of who I am and what I want. I need to figure out my own path, and I can't do that if I'm constantly worried about making you happy.
So you're breaking up with me because of a stupid Barbie movie? This is ridiculous!
It's not just the movie. It's what it represents, Eleanor. I can't keep being the perfect boyfriend for you. I need to find my own happiness and purpose, even if it means being on my own for a while.
But I love you, Ken. I thought we had something special. Can't we work through this together?
I love you too, Eleanor, but I need to do this for myself. I need to grow as an individual, not just your boyfriend. Maybe in time we can find each other again, but right now, I need to step back and focus on me.
So you're just gonna leave me here, heartbroken and confused?
I'm not leaving you, Eleanor. I'm giving us both the space to find our own happiness. Maybe it's the wake-up call we both need. Maybe we'll come out stronger in the end.
Please, Ken, don't do this. I can change. I can give you the space you need.
It's not about changing, Eleanor. This is something I need to do for myself. I can't keep living in your shadow. I need to find my own path, and that's not possible if we stay together right now.
Fine. Do whatever you want. If you think breaking up with me will make you happier, then go ahead. But don't expect me to wait for you forever.
I don't want you to wait for me, Eleanor. I want you to find your own happiness too. Maybe in the future, when we've both grown as individuals, we can see where life takes us, but for now, we need to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Ken. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Goodbye, Eleanor. Take care of yourself.
I understand, Ken. Take your time.
Thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate your understanding. This decision is not easy for me, but it's the right thing to do for both of us. I hope you find happiness and fulfillment in whatever you choose to pursue. Take care of yourself too. Goodbye. Hello, Evelyn. It's me, Ken. There's something I urgently want to talk to you about.
Wait, I know this number. Nice that you finally reached out to me, baby boy.
Finally? Who's your baby boy?
Scratch that, LOL. Tell me, what was it you needed to talk about?
It was Eleanor, but I suddenly feel like you're the wrong person to share this with.
Wait, why?
Just because. I'm sure you know Ellie and I broke up. You know I did it mostly horrendously also. Or didn't she tell you?
Of course she did, but...
Why are you so nice to me then? Shouldn't you be threatening fire and brimstone on me? And what does finally even mean? Have you been waiting for me to text you or something?
Come on, Kenny. Don't act as if you do not understand this game.
Game? What game?
The game of love. I like you, Ken.
What?
I always have, and I always will. That's why I did all I did.
I don't understand. What did you do?
See, I know that you were going to tell me that you still love Eleanor and that you made a mistake leaving her. That's why I have to tell you how I feel before it chokes me to death.
Don't tell me it was you, Evelyn. Please don't.
I masterminded everything, Ken. Everything from chatting with Jasper to going out with the other guys. Even Dylan's mother's sickness. I did it all.
Why would you do such a horrid thing? She's your sister, for crying out loud.
And you are the one that I love, Kenny. It's bad enough that she gets all the good stuff and all the attention in the world that she can possibly contain. Ugh. I just couldn't bear to watch her take the only thing I truly longed for. I definitely had to step in.
You are despicable.
Do you not prefer to have a stable adult who knows her right from left, like me? To my silly little sister who cannot even do anything on her own?
In case you forgot, Evelyn, you are 5 whole years older than I am. Nothing would have ever happened between us, regardless of whether Ellie was in the picture or not.
But age is just a number, isn't it? You're smart enough to know at least that. Oh, I just love how deeply you reason. I noticed it from all the years I spent wishing you could be mine. And that's why I sent you both to the Barbie movie as my last strike.
What are you saying to me, Evelyn?
I'm saying that I knew you were emotionally vulnerable because of all that transpired between you both. So it would be merely unnatural for you to read between the lines and everything. And the Barbie movie had just the right message. That's why I paid for the tickets to the movie.
No, 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 no! This is not right. You shouldn't have done this to your own sister, you traitor!
Me, traitor? LOL. More like trailblazer.
Where's Eleanor?
Oh, she's moved away from town. And I made sure she changed her phone number and contact details so you would never be able to reach her. It's you and me now, just like I've always wanted. Just give us a chance, Ken. I promise you won't regret it.
I'll be dead before there will ever be an us.
I can change your life, baby. I'll pay all your fees until graduation, and I'll help you get a good job once you get out.
You never gave your sister that good job. She scrambled everywhere and worked really hard for all she got. But you want to give that to a total stranger?
It's none of your business how I decide to relate with my sister, mister.
The only thing you'll be paying for, Evelyn, is your evil deeds. It wasn't Eleanor. It was her sister all along. Huh? Evelyn tricked us into getting a divorce. Divorce? Y'all are not even married. I'm sorry, I meant to say separation. Ugh. You see, Ellie still lives within me. I still feel her. So Evelyn did that? She instigated it all. All of Eleanor's actions up until the movie date. I still don't understand. Bottom line, I just lost a good woman because of my insecurities. And now she's left town and changed all her details. I want her back, Sam! Calm down, bro. We have to take it one step at a time. Fine. What's the first step then? Now that you have discovered your error, you need to prepare your mind to do better by her if you ever get her back. And then we need to find her and apologize. How do we do that? I know someone. Hi, Ellie. How are you?
Ellie? Who calls me that anymore? Hold on a minute. I know this number.
Yes, it's me, Ken.
Oh, you. How'd you get my new contact?
I found your friend.
Grace?
It took me over 3 weeks to find her, and another week to convince her to give me your number.
At least she didn't let me go easily like some person I used to know.
I'm so sorry, Ellie, but I'm happy I'm here now.
What do you want now, Kenneth?
Please don't call me Kenneth. Please call me Kay, the way you used to.
But we're no longer what we used to be.
Please, Ellie. I'm sorry for acting towards you as I did. I'm sorry for being so insecure. I'm sorry for being so petty and immature. I really want to be your Ken again.
But I'm no longer interested in being your Barbie. You were right. We're better off apart.
No, we were meant to be together. All this wasn't your fault, and neither was it mine. It was all Evelyn's plan to ruin what we shared.
I would have been surprised if not that I sensed it a long time ago. How she got supportive each time I spoke ill of you. How she kept pushing me to talk with other men at the expense of our communication. I just knew she had set sights on you.
But I never wanted her. She tried to force herself onto me, but I refused, I promise.
What shocks me is the fact that you let a silly movie ruin what we had together. Do you know how that made me feel?
I've realized my mistakes now, Eleanor. All I want is a second chance to make things right.
I'm too busy for this right now. I can't spend another second talking to a pathetic lowlife like yourself.
I promise you'll never regret it. Please, just one last chance.
I'm sorry, but it's already too late. This season of Barbie is over.
Eleanor, please don't leave me!
After all was said and done, everyone frankly returned to ground zero. Ken was back trying to woo Eleanor and gain her attention again, but nothing he did seemed to work. Eleanor no longer had a boyfriend and, in all honesty, actually wanted to keep off the market for the time being, or until she got her sanity back. She focused on work instead, creating a clothing brand that showed off what it meant to be really free from all toxicity. Though far away, Ken saw how great Eleanor's brand was doing and how successful she was now. And now, more than ever, he desired to be a part of her life again. But that dream could only be farther fetched. On the other side of life, Evelyn lost more than she could count. She mysteriously lost her job, her friends, and her family. Practically everyone and everything she loved, because they now saw her as a liar and a traitor. She never got the chance to apologize to Eleanor, because she was never given one. And when tales of Eleanor's greatness got to her city, all she could do was wish she never hurt her sister in the first place.